Ben Carson is now doing well, and I think Ben Carson has a lot of problems with his record, if you look at his record, including going back in past. And, you know, those problems are going to start to come out. It's an amazing, it's almost like when you're in first place, it's like a cleansing action. Now, some of it is very unfair cleansing, but it really is like a cleansing action. A lot of things will come out now, and we'll see how he holds up to the scrutiny.
All right, and of course, we'll see how he does in the debate. Joining us right now is Tom DeLay, former U.S. House Majority Leader, former congressman from the great state of Texas. Hello, Congressman.
Hello, Steve.
All right, let me ask, got a lot to cover here in a short amount of time. First of all, the debate tonight, but, you know, not only is Carson leading in Iowa in 3 polls, he's leading nationally in the New York Times CBS poll came out yesterday, but we have up on Newsmax.com right now the Dixie Strategies poll from Texas, where he's beating Trump in Texas. What's your take on all that?
Well, Texas would never vote for a New Yorker. What I take on that is Trump is on his way out. The people have had enough of him. He has no substance, and he's on his way out. That's what I'm seeing.
Well, all right. That being the case, if that's the case, and Trump's on his way out, I mean, what about the other establishment? I mean, do you think that Ben Carson could win this nomination?
I think he has a shot at it. I think he has to really do the same thing that Trump did not do, and that's add substance to his message. It's not good enough to just say that I'm a Christian and I'm a neurosurgeon. Show us your leadership. Show us how you would work in the Oval Office, and do you have any knowledge at all on any of the issues? If he does that, I think he's got longevity. If not, they'll go to somebody else like Cruz or Rubio.
Well, you mentioned Cruz. Cruz is in 3rd place, I believe, in that Texas poll, and so is tied with him is Bush. Are you surprised by that?
No. Texas still love the Bushes, and they also love Cruz, and they're expressing that. Bushes have always had an impact on Texas.
All right. Also, nationally, if Trump gets out and Carson struggles, of the establishment candidates of Cruz and Rubio and Bush, I mean Christie possibly, who do you see that might come in and move up and mount a challenge or fill a void?
Well, first of all, Steve, I wouldn't say Cruz is an establishment candidate.
No, that's true. That's true.
I mean, he knocked off the establishment for the United States Senate in a very impressive way. And he's the real deal. He has a strong man of faith, and he understands the Constitution, and he's standing on that vision. So I think he has an excellent chance. And I understand he has the best ground game in Iowa.
What I meant was I kind of meant Bush, Rubio, Kasich, Christie, those candidates.
Yeah, I don't think they have much of a chance, to be honest with you. The American people, and particularly the Republicans, have had enough of establishment. They want bold constitutional government, and none of those candidates are giving it to them.
All right. You said last week, I believe, that if Obama went ahead and signed an executive order on gun owners, gun shops having to do background checks, that the Congress should not impeach him. However, they're going ahead, apparently, or a committee has voted to impeach the IRS commissioner. Do you think that's a good... No,
I didn't say don't impeach him. In fact, I've been beaten up because I said impeachment is certainly a tool to use against a lawless president, along with hearings. Go to the American people and show the Constitution and the president is doing things but violating the Constitution and that he's lawless. Impeachment hearings is a good way to do that. That doesn't mean you're going to impeach him. That's just using the hearings as a tool to talk to the American people.
And what about the IRS commissioner? Good idea?
He ought to be impeached.
What's that?
He ought to be impeached.
Ought to be impeached. All right.
You cannot allow anyone that comes before the Congress to act like that man has acted. You cannot allow anyone to lie to Congress. You cannot allow anyone to cover up information that belongs to Congress. You cannot allow actions like that man, and he should be impeached.
What about Dennis Hastert, the recommendation for very limited jail time?
Dennis Hastert is a dear friend of mine, and I'm just torn up by this whole thing. What a way to end a career. I pray for him every day, and I hope he gets his act together.
Okay, Congressman, always great to talk to you. Before you go, who do you think is going to win the debate tonight?
I don't know. I think Cruz will and Rubio will do fine. I think Carson will do okay.
Okay. I noticed Trump wasn't in there, and I'm not surprised. Congressman, thank you very much. Congressman Tom DeLay, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, folks, tonight I'll be joined by Sarah Palin, Dick Morris, John Zogby, and many others, 10 p.m. Eastern Time tonight after the debate, our post-debate show right here on Newsmax TV, only here on Newsmax TV. That's Palin, Morris, Zogby, and a cast of others right here, 10 p.m. Eastern. Be there. Thank you.